shaka laka, boom, boom, shaka. You are now tuned in to the Miss Rocki and Friends show live. So sit back and stay tuned. Boom, shaka laka. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know what time. Boom,
Shaka
shakalaka!
laka.
Yay! Welcome, welcome, welcome. We boom shakalaka a little bit different today, but it's all good. Well, welcome to Waterloo's Public Access Studio. It's Miss Rocki and Friends NorthEnd Update Live. Your turn.
We see the good. Bringing you the good
There it
stuff
is.
from a North End perspective. We see the good, we share the good, and it's making us all look good.
Every time your heart beats, Tim. Today's guests are Montez Cook, the owner of 8 Grand Customs, who'll tell us all about her new business, not so new, and Jessica Rucker, the executive director of Main Street Waterloo, who'll share all of the upcoming events and other great updates today at 4 o'clock as well.
Welcome to Friday, May 8th, 2026. You've made it.
You made it! It's a long week, though.
It's a long week. It's a grind. It's a grind. It's a grind.
It's a grind. Shout out to our very special frequent viewers that's brought to you by Locke Funeral Services, serving us with integrity and compassion. Who are they, Tim?
Rodney Green.
Yes.
Rochelle Jordan.
Hey, Rochelle.
Sterling. And Arco Smith. Janice Durham. Deborah Drain. Gretchen Harris Suter. Maurice Bailey.
Hey,
and
Maurice.
Jim Gardner.
Jim Gardner. You know, Jim made these little things. Oh, they're not on our table now. But anyway, here's your Friday motivation and today's talking point, brought to you by Gallagher Blue Dorn Performing Arts Center, your center for the arts. What's today's talking point?
Life is not much what you accomplish as what you overcome. Robin Roberts.
Right. Ooh, that's a great one. We're going to talk about that because we got some great accomplishments and some great things we've all overcome. So we'll share that with our 4 o'clock guest today, Tim. I'm Rocki.
And I'm Tim, and this is the North End Update, the podcast you can see, making us all look good.
Again. Okay, so what if it's cheesy? We can say it again. All look good, because we do be looking good. I mean,
do.
Look at us.
I can't help but to look good surrounded by all of this.
Okay. Right. Yes, so, you know, Tim, it's going to be a great show. And right off the top, I got to talk to you about your wonderful, I don't know, do I call it a promotion?
It's a promotion.
It is.
It
a
is.
huge-
It is. It
Talk
is.
about what's going on in your life.
Well, I just was chosen to be the athletic director for Waterloo United High School, the Titans.
The new school.
Yes.
Oh, I
And
see you representing.
Yeah, I'm
there.
representing.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
I'm representing. Truly an honor, truly a blessing. I'm very humble and grateful. Again, this is an opportunity that I can walk into, knowing that I have been prepared by some of the greatest people in the field of education that poured into me. So I get a chance to now pour into the other youth that are coming through our system here in Waterloo.
You know, it couldn't have happened to a better person. You're so eloquent, well-spoken, and so, you know, and I can tell by the way you move that you're guided by your faith as well.
Oh, my faith is very strong. I know that everything I do has only been made possible by God.
Yes.
And I wouldn't be where I'm at if it were not for my faith in God and knowing that, you know, that He's gone before me and that He's prepared opportunities for me. He's cleared paths for me, and He's put me in the position that I'm in today.
Sounds like a testimony. And, you know, we were talking about that before the show and how much you felt confident. And that's what faith gives you sometimes is you don't feel defeated. You know, you hear about those Bible stories or, you know, just knowing that you're anchored in your faith means so much.
It does. I mean, I feel like, you know, going through that process, I just felt like, you know, I actually told my wife, I said, man, I think the job is mine.
Okay.
And I mean, I didn't know it at the time, but I just felt like, I was prepared, and God had the full body of armor.
Okay.
That I felt like this was meant for me.
Wonderful. Well, there's no better person for the job. I'll tell you that. That's for sure.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And like I said, no better deserving person than you. Frequent viewers, if you're watching us live right now, we want to tell you that we're walking you. Well, we got the athletic director, so no telling what we're doing. We might be running, we might be kicking. We're walking you into the future because today's show will be aired next Friday at 4 p.m. or Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on MediaCom. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
You can watch yourself again.
I am going to.
Saturday, okay? Your turn.
I don't see color.
Oh no, our Give It Air discussion.
Our Give It Air discussion will be I don't see color.
That's right. And newsflash, birthday people, we talked about singing already. Tim knows he's gonna sing.
Yeah, solo.
Oh.
Solo that you can't hear me.
But okay. But you know what's really funny is I was teasing Rick Coleman last week about singing. Come to find out, the man can sing.
Ooh, I'm not surprised.
Oh my goodness! He was trying to impress hometown Derek Holmes, so you know he was trying to show off.
Yes.
So yeah, we're all going to be singing your birthday song, so you can all be prepared. We're going to have a few sopranos, or what you going to be?
A bass.
Solo. Okay.
Solo. Yeah, solo. Very, yeah.
Okay, well, I think it's just about time to introduce our guests. And we got a shout out to Ed. He's doing it all today. Look at him. He's even going to dance while we sing, I believe. And we're going to open up the shop with our wonderful guests, Chanel Montez Cook to my right, and we have the wonderful Jessica Rucker from Main Street, Waterloo. A very familiar face.
Yes.
And you said you've met, you know this lady.
Yeah, I do. I've known Jess for quite a while. Yeah, I've known Jess for a while. Great lady.
Yes, and
great
I
lady.
haven't met you, but I know I can already tell you're a great lady. I just love your, I saw a few pictures on Facebook and that beautiful smile. And you have children.
I do. We have three.
Three. Oh my goodness. Well, welcome, and I'm so glad to see that you're doing a good thing for the community.
I'm trying.
Okay. That's all we talk about is good stuff. So we know if you're on this show, you got to be doing some good stuff. So we're going to break the ice and talk about our talking point today. And this is brought to you by who, Tim?
Gallagher Bluedorn Performing Arts Center, your center for the arts.
Yes, and here is our talking point. And I'll start with who we got. Chanel, Jessica, J comes before S. So talk about life is not so much what you accomplish, but what you overcome. Jessica, what does that mean to you?
I think I really think about our community with this. There's a lot of things within the city of Waterloo that we have to overcome that are just making us all better people and a better community and a stronger, united front with Waterloo, united with the schools, with everything that we're doing. So this is talking to me professionally and just thinking about the community as a whole. Because it's not any one person's accomplishments that's making all of this happen. It's all of us working together to overcome some of those things that we have all been facing as the city of Waterloo.
Oh, I like that. Of course you would put
Sorry.
it all on Main Street, right in the city of Waterloo. Of course, that's who you are. Thank you for being that person, too, because we need you, Jessica. How about you, Chanel? What does that mean to you about you've made a lot of accomplishments. I mean, I see those mats you brought. That's an accomplishment. Yes, but what about what you've overcome?
For me, it means not being stagnant, always pushing forward through hardship, diversity, whatever is thrown your way that might be adverse. Just to keep moving. And if you can reach back and bring other people along, that's good too.
That's even better, right? Yeah. That reminds me of that saying, if you're going through hell, keep going. Because you don't want to be there too long, right? What's it mean to you, Tim?
I think it's three parts to me, means to me. It means to me that either you're about to go through a storm, or you're in a storm, or you're coming out of a storm. So I think it's a three-part process and how you overcome things, because we all go through storms, right? And that's kind of one of those things that's inevitable. You're going to go through a storm at some point in your life, but that's how you come out of that storm.
And talk about your full coat of armor. You was ready for that storm if it would have come your way, right?
Man, that storm, I felt like I could have walked on water that day.
I know, right? And that confidence means everything.
Yes, it does.
You know what it means to me is that, you know, you may accomplish a lot, but to think about the adversity and the trials and the setbacks, health concerns that we've all had to probably go through to even be sitting here today. So that's what it means to me. I'm always thinking about that kind of stuff, because I mean, you know, we've all had everybody's different. We all have different circumstances, but it takes a lot to sometimes even get out of bed to do the things you want to do. So yeah, so that's a big accomplishment to me as well. Okay, and now we're going to talk about our Give It Air Truth. And this is brought to you by Waterloo Center for the Arts, where your family can discover the arts. And today's Give It Air Truth is, I don't see color. And you know, sometimes I think people think it's good to say that. And I never really saw nothing wrong with it for a long time. And then when you really think about it, it doesn't mean that for everybody. I mean, it can mean something different to everyone. So I'll start reading, and you can, and sometimes on NorthEnd Update, we like to talk about Black culture, Black history, and things that make sense to talk about in today's culture. So I'll start reading, and when I'm quiet, it's your turn. Ready? Okay, so when someone says, I don't see color, how does that really come across to the person they're speaking to? It is a phrase intended to signal that someone treats all people equally, regardless of race. However, it is widely considered problematic because it dismisses personal identity, ignores the realities of systemic racism, and equates different with inferior, often allowing speakers to avoid discussions on racial injustice.
While often used to mean I'm not racist, it can imply that race doesn't matter or ceases to exist, effectively erasing a person's unique cultural background and experiences. It tells people of color that their unique race-related experiences are unseen or ignored. The phrase is often used as a defense mechanism to avoid uncomfortable conversations about race, privilege, or prejudice.
And, you know, when you think about it that way, it makes sense to me. You know, if you see someone dressed in specific cultural garb or something, to admire their garment, or to, you know, say, recognize I like your braids, or, you know, things like that, I think is a good thing. So we just wanted to thank you for lending an ear. We don't usually have discussions because sometimes people have different positions on these subjects, but we just wanted to give that a little air today. All right, now we got questions for our guests. What do you have for Montez?
Montez,
Yes,
tell our
sir.
audience about your business, 8 Grand Customs. Tell us how you got started and what you enjoy most about your business.
Well, I got started this year, so it's spanking brand new. 8 grand comes from our 8 grandkids.
Oh, how unique
Oh,
is
wow.
that? That is
Yeah.
so thoughtful.
Yeah.
You have 8 hush.
Yes.
You ain't got no 8.
I have
I was
8
thinking the same
grand
thing.
for four girls and 4 boys.
Oh my goodness, I'll have to say congratulations. Aren't they the best? The grandchildren.
Man, they
the
are
best.
the air that I breathe, and they know it.
And they know it. They got
They
you
know
wrapped
it.
around
Yes,
their finger.
yes. And so that's how that came about, or the name anyway.
Nice.
Social media, just scrolling. I can never sleep because I'm a creative. My brain never shuts down. So I'm just scrolling. I came across a couple ladies that were doing this. And so I'm like, I can do that too.
Doormat painting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's something different and unique to bring to the Cedar Valley. You know, they have their paint and sips and whatnot.
Oh, sure.
But I haven't seen anybody do doormats.
Yes.
Not saying that I'm the first, but
Right.
probably, maybe.
Well, you're the first on our show, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And you've got a creative way to create these.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Talk about that.
Um,
How do you get people? Do you have like Well, I always think of Tupperware parties, right? You have a bunch of people that you invite. Talk about how these events take place.
Well, this is our first event, the
Okay.
doormat paint party, because we're brand new still. So
Sure.
I wanted to get a feel for how this would go over in the Cedar Valley. So I'm like, well, I can just do a party and see what. And it's had a great response. And so I started out with 16 spots, and then as the interest grew, I had to open it up to 20. I didn't want it to be too big or too too
That's a
small.
lot.
That's
But
amazing.
Yeah.
It is for
Yeah.
your first time.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
we have 8 spots still left. So it's first come, first serve
Okay.
at this point.
And
But,
tell everybody, when is this event? Oh, it's coming up
Yep,
next.
it's next Saturday, May 16th, from 1 to 4 at the the Cedar Valley Sportsplex.
Okay, and I know there's a poster, and I think I've shared it a couple times on our page, and you can watch our Facebook page to get that poster
Yeah,
again,
yep,
because I see you
yep.
brought one.
There's several.
But
Yeah.
can you hold up one of your mats?
Oh.
Oh yeah, you brought those mats
Well,
on
here's,
the floor.
here's the poster. You probably
Well,
can't see
yeah,
it. But
well, maybe they could
Yeah.
screenshot
Yeah.
that if they wanted to on their phones. Yeah, well, and then your mats are so
They are.
cool. Yes. And the fee is $45.
Yes,
and,
ma'am.
And what is it? Do you paint these?
you do.
Get to
You
stepping.
Yeah.
Love it.
Get to step in.
Okay, that's
yeah, you'll
one.
come in. Everything's provided.
Mhm.
You'll have your mat, and then you'll go pick out your stencil, whatever it is that
Oh,
catches your eye. So you're in control of that. You're in control of your paint. And so yeah, you just come in, and there'll be a
Awesome.
good time. There'll be music, and I think we're gonna have walking tacos. So
oh,
you'll
nice.
get fed.
You'll get fed too. Well,
Yep,
people
yep.
won't want to go home. They'll just
Yep.
want to. Can I have another mat? Right?
Yep, yep.
Let's keep this party
Yeah,
going.
And then here's another one.
Oh, half hood, half holy. Okay. That means what? Pray with me. Don't play with me. Okay. I like that.
I love that.
Pray with me, but don't play with
Yeah,
me.
so
Don't-
these are just some of the stencils.
Those are some good little
Um,
sayings. Sure.
um,
Sorry, we're out. We're all peopled out.
Yeah.
I need that one.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want to put that mat out,
right. So, I mean, that's
I
just
love it.
a couple of the mats or the stencils that they'll be able to choose from.
Yes. Well, that is so awesome.
They're a little messy.
And Chanel, oh, that's fine. Chanel, thank you for coming on our show. And you're also involved with the farmers market. You sell food or something over there, don't you?
I also make candles.
Oh,
so,
candles.
Yeah, and I was on the show earlier this year with BSC Candles and Scents.
Right.
And so, yeah.
You are a creative, right?
Busy.
Very
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
I
yeah.
love it. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. So check it out, you guys. We'll have that on our page, and you can sign up. She's got 8 more spots
Yeah.
left. Sounds like a good party.
Yeah.
It
You
does.
can go make us a mat.
Yeah, you
I'm
make
about
your
to
own.
buy one.
Okay, those are nice, right?
They
Don't pray
are.
with me, don't play
I
with
love
me.
that. I love that.
I knew which one you liked.
That's actually
on my
a lot
front
of people's
door.
favorite one.
Oh, I bet. And your wife's name is what's-
Sue.
Sue. Tell
Yeah,
Sue.
yeah.
Join in with the party.
Yes.
All right. And thank you so much, Montez.
you. Thank
And
you.
are there any other events you want to talk? We are at the farmer's market or?
I just did the one farmer's market. I haven't committed to it because it kind of, with me working,
Oh,
it's kind of trying to shuffle my schedule around. So
Right.
I do things when I can.
gotcha. Especially with children and grandchildren. Yes. All right. And Tim, this is your chance. Isn't it fun being a talk show host?
I love it.
I
I
know,
love it. I
right?
love it. Yeah.
See, Oprah
Call me
and-
anytime.
Oprah and Martha took my job, so I said I would make my own self a job. What do you got for Jessica?
Jessica, talk about what's new, exciting going on with Main Street Waterloo. Are there special upcoming events that people need to know about or save the date?
I mean, It's May. Do you guys have your pen and paper ready?
Right.
Yeah, we are officially in event season. So there is something that we have going on almost every week, and there's something going on every week in downtown Waterloo, not just on the weekends. All throughout the week, there's trivia, there's karaoke, there's activities, there's live music, pool, darts going on, the museums. You have pint night rides with the tap room at Wonder Bread. I mean, there's so many things going on all throughout the week. So make sure you check out the mainstreetwaterloo.org/calendar, I think is the full website, but you can find it on our website. It's got everything that we're aware of that's happening in downtown Waterloo. And when I pull it up on top of my work calendar, people have a panic attack. So you know there's a lot going on when people are like, wow. But for Main Street Waterloo, next Thursday, the 14th, we have Tour de Lou.
Yes, I think Ed has a graphic. Maybe there's a Tour de Lou, and go ahead, some
Yeah.
other things too.
But Tour de Lou is a community favorite one. You get to take a sneak peek inside some historic buildings, some projects that are some buildings that are being renovated, some spaces you haven't been able to get into to get a little peek, and some places that have been recently renovated. We're really excited about the locations that we get to go into. We've been dropping hints on social media, but
Drop a hint now.
but we're
'cause I'm
only
wondering.
telling the locations to the ticket holders. Here's one that I know everyone's excited about that I'll
Okay.
share. And maybe that'll encourage you to buy a ticket and join us because it is a fundraiser for Main Street.
Okay.
We get to go inside the Blacks building.
Yay! Have you been
I love
inside?
that.
Are you from Waterloo?
I am.
Okay. Have
I
you been
love
in there?
that.
Many years ago.
I know. It's the best. I
And
love
you get to see how beautiful it is, and JSA is going to talk about the project, the development project that they're going to be renovating it into. I believe it's 20 residential units and then like a 130 room hotel. There's going to be a commercial space there as well. So a lot of things are in the works, making sure they get those historic tax credits, getting all the designs done, working with the hotel to make sure everything is exactly how everybody wants it. It's going to be huge for our
Tim,
community
that
and
is
huge
gonna
for
be
downtown
so
Waterloo.
Good for our community.
Yeah.
Can you
Oh.
imagine the stuff that's going to be going on downtown because
Yeah.
people live there?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there are people living there now, but with that building, I love that.
And people haven't been able to be in the building for several years, so
Right.
this is an opportunity to get in and maybe have some
Nostalgia.
memories. The
Oh, yes.
nostalgia.
So
Yeah, it's
much.
been very limited as to who's had access to it for the past several years. So we're excited. That is probably our main attraction. But we are also doing it in collaboration with the Historic Preservation Commission. So you get to do the tour and then join us at the Grout at 7 o'clock for the Historic Preservation Commission annual awards. Celebrate some people and organizations that are doing some amazing work in our community to save those historic buildings.
Wonderful.
And that's
And
just
Ed has
that's just the first one coming up.
yeah, he had the list up there so
Yeah.
our viewers could kind of find that. And that's just the Tour
Yeah.
de Lou. And what else is going on?
May 22nd, so the following week, we kick off our Friday Lou season. We are going big with a semi-local band that is definitely gained some traction over the years and has a huge following. We have Not Quite Brothers joining us for...
Not Quite Brothers? Is
Not-
that a what? A band?
I would call, that's the name of the band.
Okay.
I would call them classic rock cover band.
Okay.
They're younger guys. They have a stage presence. It's like watching a Mick Jagger and those kind of
Okay.
people dance on stage and perform on stage. They're incredibly talented. We're excited to be able to bring this to the community for a free event.
Oh, I'm excited.
So May 22nd at 5:30, we have the Meanies opening for them, and then Not Quite Brothers will perform. Our full schedule is listed on our website, on the Friday Lou section of our website under events. We've got a fun lineup and a variety of different bands coming. And then you've got Experience Waterloo hosting My Waterloo Days that first
sure.
weekend in June. You've got the Irish Fest.
Yes,
that
always the Irish
that
Fest.
last day of July into the first weekend of August, and then you have Cedar Valley Pride Fest the last weekend in August. The Food Truck Festival is coming back Saturday of Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
And just mark your calendars because you're going to see it coming out soon. But October 3rd, we're bringing back Dinner Across the Bridge.
Oh, that is awesome. How did that happened? How did it turn out last time?
It was amazing. We sold out. We're like, oh, as we were going into the event, we're like, we should have more tickets the next time we do this.
Right.
And then we served dinner to 300 people
On the
and
bridge.
on the 4th Street Bridge.
On the- yeah, look at that.
And
Thank
we
you,
decided
Ed.
300 people is probably our max capacity for
isn't
what
that
we are
awesome?
capable of doing. It was just a beautiful night. It was absolutely amazing to bring people together, to unify our community, coming across that bridge to come together
Oh,
for
I
a
love
lovely
that.
dinner.
Yeah, we were talking about the
yeah.
bridge, Tim. And what isn't that kind of a replication? Is that a word? A replication of? Didn't they do that in the?
They did the sewer
tunnel
dinner,
once?
yeah,
The sewer dinner, or was that just set up like a dinner and people actually ate that?
I'm pretty sure historically they did
Yeah.
do one
That's
years
like in
ago,
the
and then
1900s. Did you know
I believe
that?
it was
I
either
did
the route.
Yeah, there was a tunnel,
Yeah.
right? That went
Yeah.
under. My dad walked to school. Lefty walked to school there too, probably to Lafayette. or
Because
whatever.
there were no bridges.
Maybe that's it. Were there? There had to be. No.
There had to have been something. Otherwise,
Oh, we're really going
Wow.
back. We
You're
talking about
testing our
something
knowledge
we don't
now.
even know about.
You're asking
We can
questions.
only speculate, right? All the way up here in the future.
but I mean, yeah, ultimately, I would say it's probably paying homage to that. This is hosting a dinner across the bridge is something that's been talked about within Main Street or Waterloo since before I started. But trying to figure out the logistics of it, we were trying to look at it under the canopy of the 4th Street Bridge, but it's just not wide enough for you to get around and do stuff. So like, well, why are we limiting ourselves? Let's put it on the road and close the road.
Oh,
and
the road.
and
Oh, I
it
get
turned
it
out,
now.
yeah,
I
it
see.
turned
Okay.
out amazing.
Perfect.
We learned it's very windy on the bridge, even if
Right.
it's not windy
Yeah.
outside.
People can opt. The
Yeah.
bridge is open, so people can go there for photos or whatever. You don't have it clustered up with tables, but the street makes total
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, so the dinner's
Awesome.
on the street with the backdrop of the beautiful bridge, and then we might have some prizes again this year. So this is a fundraiser for Main Street Waterloo
That's
to be
a
able to
good one.
continue our work in downtown Waterloo that happens on the even years. So this will be our second year of hosting the event. And hopefully it'll be a success again, and we'll be able to bring it back in 2028 too.
Sounds good. Well, we're about out of time, and we have to sing to the birthday people. But thank you for that, Jessica. And I wanted to mention our fundraiser, and also shout out to some people that are saying hello to us. Our fundraiser is coming up June 18th, and it's called Waterloo Review. So talented people are going to come and perform. It's like a talent show. You could come and paint. Just
Or
sit
I
there.
can bring mats and they
There
can
you
paint
go.
their own.
We can work something out, okay? So make sure to mark your calendar. We're going to kick off Juneteenth with LaTanya, and we're going to do our Waterloo Review under the amphitheater at Gates Park. And nobody's used that yet. So
I was gonna say, is that the first event over there? How
I think so.
exciting!
So, yes, it is. Okay, Shirley, we see you, beautiful Shirley Houghton. She says, congratulations, Tim.
Thank
you know
you.
Shirley, yes. And Shelly and Shaviva. Hey, everyone. Good to see you all. Good to see you, Shaviva. She must have woke up from her nap. Okay, we're going to greet our birthday people. Thank you guys for watching and commenting today. This is brought to you by Waterloo Fiber, high-speed local internet fiber service in Waterloo. Be sure to inbox us if you have a birthday, but who do we have for birthday people?
Dana James Houghton,
Yes,
and is that
I know. I'm going to give you this. It's
Andy
easier to read.
Hartley,
Oh, yeah.
Jalen Winter,
Okay.
Alexis Ferguson, Renee Denton Cook,
Yes.
Tiffany Salas, Taylor Vivians,
Yes. Hey,
Brittany Lund, Chuck Wright, and I want to make sure I said Andy Hartley.
Andy Hartley, you did. Yes, he's a comedian and he's so funny. You know Andy?
I think
do
I've
not.
heard of them.
Oliver Schmitz and Andy Hartley, they do a lot of comedy, real funny stuff. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to sing happy birthday, and I get to sing this one part that I'm really good at. It goes something like this. I'm sure you would agree. You couldn't fit more perfectly than to have a world party on the day you came to be. Here's your part. Happy, come on,
Happy-
to ya.
Happy birthday to
Come
ya.
on, Jessica.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. So So here, I'm going to tell you, next time you come on the show, just don't sing, okay? you was throwing me off. You're off key.
Always off key, always.
And you wouldn't do it to you. She laughing. She wouldn't do it. And Jessica, you didn't even.
I lip sync. I told
You
you, every
did.
time
You
I
did.
lip sync.
You
You
did.
do, and she tried to pull it off, and you did. Okay, well, get ready for some upcoming shows where hopefully we'll have some better singers for you.
Promise you will.
Okay, and there'll be somebody from our community that you'll recognize and be glad to see. You never know who it'll be. We got Lyrical and coming up, and Tara Thomas is our co-host next week.
Awesome.
So yeah, one thing we want to tell you is that the longer we live, the more we learn. And I have learned that only a fool tests the depth of the water with both feet. Okay? That's a good one. How about, what have you learned?
I've learned that a wise person fills their head before emptying their mouth.
Paya.
Boom. Boom.
Okay. Boom, shakalaka. Well, thank you to our guests and our viewers. Shout out to my crew. We're going to the steakhouse in Cedar Rapids tonight to have dinner. Yeah, so shout out to all my girl friends and my board. And you got to be surrounded by women. How's it
I
feel?
did. It feels great.
Okay. Good. We're glad you enjoyed yourself. Until next week, keep doing way more stuff that makes you awesome, like Chanel Montez Cook, like Jessica Rucker, Miss Main Street, and like the athletic director of the new high school, Waterloo Titans. What's the name of the school?
United.
Waterloo United.
Waterloo United.
Yes.
I won't forget your name.
You know me too long.
I have.
You have.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, thank you.
to my guests. See you next time.